Okay, here we go. Reload this. Are you watching, Mom? Okay, says it first. Okay, here we go. Okay, is anybody here? If you are, please type in chat. Reload this. Wow, it's delayed. It's pretty delayed. Okay, says it first. Okay, here we go. Does it echo? No, it does not. Okay. Great. Okay. Is anybody here? If you are, please type in chat. Hello, pretty delayed. Okay, says it first. Okay, here. Wow, it's delayed. It's pretty delayed. Okay, says it first. Okay, here we go. It's echoing. Yay, we got to echo. Okay, so we have recently got 80 subscribers, and by recently I mean yesterday. Is anybody here? If you are, okay, let's stop that. Okay, so I believe we recently got 80 subscribers. So this is a little special, as the title reads, 80 subscriber special. If you can read, unlike me. So yeah. So as you can see, I have a Google Meet open right here, and you will be able to join it and recommend ideas to me, but only on stream, because if you imagine if you're watching this on YouTube not live, then you can't join it. So I am now posting the link in the chat if you just want to join it. And I recommend not turning your camera on just for the sake of privacy. But if you do want to turn it on, I recommend that you ask your parents first to say that it's on YouTube. So yeah. Okay, that is fine. Okay. Can you hear me? That is my first question. I believe so, but I do not know so. So. Okay. A new viewer, I think. Hello. So, as the title infers, 80 subscriber special. We recently got 80 subscribers. Woohoo! So I'm doing a live stream. To make a game live stream. So you tell me what game to make, and I make it for you. And I will be uploading this to YouTube afterwards, so you can follow along later. But the thing is, I have this Google Meet open, so you can join the Google Meet live. So there is no delay. Thank gosh. But yeah, it's pretty much the whole catch. Oh boy, hold on. Let me just... Okay, hold on. Yep, enable. Hello, device. Okay, is anyone here? Or can you hear me? Just gonna echo, okay. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna make sure that this link is actually working. Yep, it is. Okay, great. So feel free to join at any time. But let us proceed. Okay, so in the chat, you were just gonna tell me if I should make a game on Scratch or on Unity. And if you don't respond, I'm just gonna choose a random wheel generator, I guess. So first, let's choose 2D or 3D. Yep, no echo. Okay, I'm just gonna get the random wheel generator ready. Random name generator wheel. Funny how I already have that up. Generator, I guess. So first, let's choose 2D or 3D. Okay. Type in chat if you can hear me. Yes. Okay, just getting the wheel ready. 2D. 3F, no 3D. This is not Battleship, I do not think. Okay, right now, nobody is responding. So, you know what? Let's not do 2D or 3D first. Let's do Scratch Game Engine. It's not how you spell it. Scratch, or Unity. Don't spin. Best out of 3. Okay, Scratch got one of them. Okay, spin time. 2 more times, actually. Looks like it's a tie. So this spin counts for us all. Look, not really. Okay, let's spin one last time. Looks like we are making a game in Unity Game Engine, my personal favorite. Just want to say that right now. Okay. Time. 2 more times, actually. You might hear a burst of noise.
Looks like
okay.
Tie. So this spin counts for us all.
Look. Just gonna mute that. I do not want to hear myself twice. Okay. Here we go. So now I will open up Unity Hub, and I will, and then I will go to the installs because I will be using Unity version 2020.1. And if you do not have that already, I go through this every stream. You can just press Add. Then if it is not here, I do not think that it should be here. You could use this. I mean, it's basically the same thing, but if it's still not there, you can just go to Download Archive. Then it should load up. And then you can select the version of Unity. I'm using this version, 2020.1.6. Then you can just press this green button, and it should automatically download for you in Unity Hub. Fun. Okay, let's go to Projects. Then, let's go under New. And then I'm select the version that I want, which is 2020.1.6. Then, I will need another random wheel generator, name generator, I guess. For type of game, 2D or 3D, like I said before. Okay, let's see. 2D, 3D, spin, best out of 3, yet again, because I like to make these things last. Okay, 2D, I personally like 2D, but whatever the wheel tells us to do, because it's the almighty wheel of fortune. 3D, okay, tied yet again, great. Don't like to hear that, okay, and let's spin again. Okay, we're making a 2D game, yay! Okay, great. So, I already know the game that I want to make, so we are just going to be doing that. Absolutely no randomness at all. But, I mean, it will hopefully be fun for you guys. So, yeah, woohoo.
Game, yay!
Can you hear me? Type in
Okay,
chat
great.
if you can hear me. Okay, so we want to create a new 2D project. I will just name it YouTube. I don't know. Okay. Let's press create to actually create the project. Okay, it is loading, so we can see the screen over and over. Fun. It's a beautiful looping screen. And 2020 projects, Unity 2020 projects sometimes take a while to load, but it's worth it because, you know, you get the dark skin for free. Woohoo! Fun. Beautiful. Okay, still busy. I shall drum for you. Let me see one thing. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Hello, apparently there's another viewer, so now we have 3 watching. So, hello, new viewer. You can just replay it, or I can just tell you right now. Okay, so this is another Make a Game Live number 3, 80 subscriber special. So it's the same thing. So we are making a 2D game, and I'm not telling you what we are going to make, because I think you'll like it. But the catch is that I have put a Google Meet link in chat. Just gonna do it one more time. And if you just click on that link and join it, you get to talk to me personally after, maybe, I guess. But this will not work after the stream, so make sure to do that quick. So yeah. You cannot see me, but I'm doing a thumbs up. Okay. I'll go into Unity. And first of all, the camera background looks terrible. It's an ugly blue. So let's turn that into an ugly gray. Fun. Okay. So then, what I shall do, I will just make the player movement. So I'm just going to right click, press create empty. I will just call this player. Then, under the project panel, I'll right click under assets, create folder, and I'll just call this folder sprites. Right click on the sprites folder, create sprites, and I'm just going to create, a beautiful triangle. Okay, because triangles are menacing, and I want our player to be menacing, I guess. Okay, we'll create one more folder, so create folder, and I'll just call this folder scripts, and I'll go under the player, right click, hover over the 2D object, sprite, I'll just name this graphics or GFX, and just drag triangle right there. Okay, he's a menacing triangle. Yes, he is. Yes, you are. And we'll make him more menacing by making him a bit more pointy, just like that. And this dude will be flying around the scene in just a second. Okay, so I will just press add component, box collider 2D. Actually, no, remove component, polygon collider 2D. Because that is a bit more accurate. If we just drag that a bit closer, drag that right there, drag that right there, drag that up, drag that up, drag that up right there. Okay, now he is a beautiful triangle. Woohoo. Okay. So, then I will press add component, rigid body 2D. I did not know that existed. I've never actually used a polygon collider, so first time experience. Okay, I will go to the gravity scale, set at 0 so our player cannot fall, because I want it to be like a top-down shooter, an epicness shooter, as I call it. Set the collision detection to continuous, and set the sleeping mode to never sleep, so it can detect fast-moving objects. Fun. Okay, go under constraints. I will freeze the rotation on the z-axis, and that will be it for now. Then I'll press add component. You know what? No. Click off of that. I'll right click under scripts, create C# script, and then I'll rename that to, oh boy, player movement. Okay, let's just wait for that to compile. Beautiful. And let's just add that to the player. So let's click on the player, add component, player movement. You will see me check on the stream a couple of times. Okay. To any new people, I know that I keep saying this, but 80 subscriber special, make a game stream. And if you just click on this Google Meet link in the chat, it'll take you to this Google Meet link where you can talk to me personally after the Google Meet. And I recommend to not turn your camera on, but you can if you get your parents' permission. Say that it's on YouTube. But yeah, beautiful. Okay, I'll go into the player movement script. So just double click on that to open it up in Visual Studios, as Brackeys calls it. Rip the big B, Brackeys. And by the way, guys, this dark skin comes free with Unity 2020. That is the version that I am using. So to get it, you just need to go to File, Edit, Preferences. Then you will go under General, which is the top. And then you, under Editor Theme, you'll just select dark skin. Light skin, disgusting. I'll show you what it looks like. Disgusting. So, I'm just going to turn it back to dark skin. It might take a while. It might take some time to load. And there you go. And you have the dark skin. And it looks beautiful. So, let's just go back into Visual Studio. Okay, here we go. Let's just delete all of this. I personally just like to start completely fresh. Okay, so I will just make a couple variables. Public float speed, so this is how fast our player will be moving around. And I want to crank this up pretty fast, so it's kind of difficult to move, but when you get it good. Then I will make a private rigid body 2D, I'll just call this RB, and private camera, this will just be called cam. And just to be safe, I'll go to the top, make brackets, not curly brackets. I'll type in require component, parentheses, type of, another parentheses, rigid body 2D. So when the script gets added to the object, a rigid body will also get added to the object, just to be more careful. Then I'll need two more private variables. Private vector2 movement, private vector2 mouse position, and that's it. Then we can just start scripting. Beautiful. Okay, so in the update method, so void update, I will just say, so movement.x is equal to input.getAxis, because I want it to be a bit slippery, but that's just for more action. Then you have to write this exactly as I do, or else it will not work. You write horizontal. So if your player is not moving, make sure that you check that. Then I will just duplicate this whole line by just selecting the line that I want to duplicate, which is this one. Hold on, I'm constantly checking the stream. Sorry about that, to make sure that there is no questions or anything like that. And if you have a question, perfectly fine to ask me. That's why I'm checking for questions. Okay, now where were we? Okay, so to duplicate this line, we'll just select the line that we want to duplicate and press Control D. And for Mac people, it is Command D, so yeah. set of movement y is instead of saying movement dot x, we'll say movement dot y is equal to get axis. And set of horizontal, again, write it exactly as I do, vertical. So why you have to write it exactly as I do is because if we just go, you don't have to do this, but if I just go to project settings and go under input manager, axes, you'll see all of these inputs. Then you have to name these exactly as these top two, so vertical and horizontal. And if you don't, it won't work. Fun. Then you'll just say mouse position is equal to cam dot screen to world point. This is also important. Make sure to do that. And say input dot mouse position. And if your guy's not rotating towards the camera, make sure that says screen to world point, not anything else, or else it will not work. Okay. Beautiful. And I'll just say this one more time because I know you guys are probably getting tired of this. But if you want to join me in a Google Meet, just click this link and it'll take you to the Google Meet link right here. And you can just talk to me and give me ideas about the game that we are making right now, live, and when there's no delay. Fun. Okay, let's go back into this code. Now so far it will not do anything. We are just calculating coordinates that we want the player to move in or rotate towards. So now we actually have to apply those. So in the fixed update method, so this is where the physics calculations are checked. Just remember, if you're doing like RB or rigid body, make sure to do it in a fixed update, but when you're doing transform.translate, make sure to do that in the update. But we're doing rigid body movement, so we're doing that in the fixed update. So I'll just say RB dot move position. Then I'm not really sure how to use this, but we just want to find a position to move. So RB dot position plus movement. Then we want to multiply that by the speed multiplied by time dot fixed delta time. Okay, that is beautiful. Now, so right now it will move, but it still not look at the mouse. So we just want to say vector2 look direction is equal to mouse position minus RB dot position. RBs. Then I'll say float angle is equal to mathf dot attan 2. Then for the first one we have to do look direction dot y, and then for the second one look direction dot x. That is weird because usually you put the x before the y. But haha, unity being nope. Then we try to multiply that whole thing with mathf dot rad 2 degrees minus 90, so there is no offset. And then I'll just show you if there is an offset. But just let me make it actually rotate first. For now, it will still not rotate. But if we just write this one line, then it will. RB.rotation is equal to angle. And there we go. Rotation. So if we just go back into utility, Unity, you will notice that these are not assigned to, because we have to do that in the void update and void awake and void start. So I'll do the RB or the rigid body first, because that's easy. So we want to create a void awake. This is called before the start method, so it calls it really quick. So I'll say RB is equal to get component rigid body 2D. Just that easy. Then in the void start method, so this is called right after the awake method. Also cam is equal to camera.main. And that's it. fun. Okay. Here we go. If we go back into Unity, our guy should rotate towards our mouse pointer. Oh, he's not moving because we have not assigned the speed variable. So, click on the player, set move speed to maybe 8, because I want this guy to be moving around kind of fast. So he looks, and he moves. Just know I want this to be slippery movement. In order to not make it slippery movement, you can just say get access raw, and it's just that easy. But I want slippy movement, so yeah. Okay, so I want to make this guy smaller, so I'm just going to divide all these by 2, so you can do the math straight in the editor instead of using a calculator. So in the scale of the graphics, I'll say divide by 2, press enter. For the y, divide by 2, press enter. And there we go. Perfect. And now he still works beautifully. Okay. So let's get him shooting. I kind of want this guy to shoot with raycasts. If you do not know what that is, first of all, projectile shooting. That is where you just spawn a bullet and make it move. The raycast is shooting an invisible line and seeing if it touches anything. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. Okay, I'm not really that experienced with this, but let's do our best. Okay, so first of all, we will need to make a new script. So we will just say right-click under scripts, right-click, C# script, and I will just call this player shoot. Okay, so compile, and I'm just looking for a bit of help with this. I do not really know where to start, but okay. Now we can just add the player shoot script to the player. Double click on it to open it. Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, here we go. I will delete start and the update because I like to start fresh. Yep, no, still no one's in the Google Meet. Okay, that is completely fine. But it's just if you want to do that. Okay, so we will need to make quite a bit of variables. Public, transform, we want the fire point. So this is where the raycast will start. Then, we don't need damage actually. Then, you know what? Yes, let's do this. Public line renderer. I'll just call this line renderer. And this is to just make it a bit more snazzy. So it's beautiful. And that's it. Okay, so now in the update method, void update, I will say if input.get button down. You have to write this exactly as I do yet again. Button's called fire1, and that's basically just you left clicking. Then I'll just call this method shoot. No, we have not created it yet. That's why it's an error. Then I'll actually make the method void shoot. And then I will make a raycast hit 2D. Call this hit. Set that equal to physics2D dot raycast. We want to start the raycast at firepoint dot position, then in the direction that we want to shoot it. I believe that this will be a FirePoint dot forward. Just like that. Then, if it hits something, then how about we just debug.log, oh gosh, if I can actually remember what to say, hit dot game object, nope, sorry guys, I'm really blanking, hit dot collider dot name, that's what it was. So now if we just save that, go back into Unity, notification. Okay, cool, dream, nice. Okay, so we have to define one variable. Oh, collider did not scale well. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna remove this collider and then just re-add it on the graphics. And it should align perfectly now. Okay, great. So I'll just right click under player, create empty, call this FirePoint, and drag it to the front of the player, right there. Then I'll just drag that in. Then, right now we won't see anything happening. That's because it's an invisible point, not a visible point. So, just going to create sprite. This will be another triangle. And I'll name this Big Boy. I do not know. This is just for testing purposes. I will not actually keep this. Okay, then we have to add, I believe, polygon collider, and I think that's it. Okay, so if we just press play. Great. Great. How did I not do that right? Okay, let's try to add a rigid body to this. Sorry guys, I really do not know how to do this. Wow. Okay. Great. Great. Oh, just got huge. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I am just getting help trying to get this to work. If you're watching live, sorry you cannot skip this part, but I'm almost there. Okay, go to scripts. Nope, not that. Raycast weapon. There it is. Okay. Woohoo! I can actually fix this now. I'm so happy. Can't you tell that I'm so happy? Okay. So, just gonna start fresh with this. Just gonna make an enumerator called shoot. Instead of saying shoot, I will say start coroutine shoot. That is how you call an enumerator. So yeah, just make a raycast hit 2D. Call this hit. Set that equal to physics 2D dot raycast FirePoint dot position and FirePoint dot forward. Oh, jeez. And hold on. I will say if hit, nothing's in here yet. Else, so if you do not hit anything, then it will just say line renderer dot set position to 0, then FirePoint dot position. Oh, that's an int. We do not want that F. It will say line renderer set position. This time 1. FirePoint dot position plus firepoint dot forward multiplied by 100. Just like that. Okay. Then, after all that is done, say line renderer dot enabled is equal to true. Then yield return 0. Then last line renderer dot enabled is equal to false. So it's just a quick flash of the line renderer. Let's say debug.log hit dot collider dot name. Okay, I believe that should be good. If we just head back into Unity, still nobody's in the Google Meet. I feel so left out. Poor me. Okay. The one renderer is never assigned to. Let's just get this. I think we're actually good with that. Okay. We will need to go to the player, press add component, line renderer, and I'll just set the width maybe 0.1, and the material to default line. Cast shadows off. There aren't even any shadows anyway. They receive shadows off. We do not want to waste rendering power on shadows. Okay. Then the script, the awake function, say line renderer is equal to get component line renderer. And if this does not work, then we'll just use projectile shooting. Something that I'm actually familiar with, Chameleon with. So yeah. Go back into Unity. Shoot. That's not working. Scary. Okay. Looks like we are just going to use projectile shooting. Something that I'm actually familiar with. So if I narrator is called shoot. And I'll just say shoot. And by the way, guys, we will be adding slow motion, like just so you know, and it will be epic, bros. Haha, so funny, because I said bros. I'm cool now, automatically. Okay, so we will need a couple more variables. Public game object, bullet prefab, and public float fire rate. And I'll just delete this. In the shoot, I will just say bullet geo is equal to instantiate bullet prefab at firepoint dot position with firepoint dot rotation. I just want to spawn it as a game object. Okay, then say destroy bullet geo after, let's just say 10 seconds. So the hierarchy in the game doesn't start to lag out the more we shoot. Okay. So to actually get it to shoot, we'll say if fire rate is equal to 0, else if fire rate is greater than 0, if input.get mouse button down, mouse button 0, so that is left clicking, it will just call shoot, and it will just shoot every time we press the mouse button. Then we'll say if input.get mouse button down 0, and this is in the else statement, we will say invoke repeating shoot 0f fire rate. Then we will just say else if input.get mouse button up. So if we stop clicking or stop holding the mouse button, it will just say cancel invoke shoot. So you'll stop shooting. And that's it. Woohoo! And I will be posting this to YouTube afterward. So yeah, you can just watch it there. Okay. And just all the videos that I do live are in the channel content. And just no, they're not there because you do not have access to this. So if you just go to YouTube, then once you click on my profile, it will bring you to this. And then you can just go to playlists. And then you can go into live streams, and it'll be right here. Beautiful. Actually, that's not that smart to say, because if you're watching this, then you already know where to find it. So yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna delete this big triangle, and we will need to make a bullet. So just right click, choose the object sprite. Now I will make a new sprite. I'll just right click, create sprite, and I'll just create a circle. Beautiful. I'll just rename this sprite to, oh boy, bullet. Make it a beautiful circle. Add a circle collider 2D, a rigid body 2D, freeze all the rotation in the position, set the collision detection to continuous, sleeping mode to never sleep, gravity scale to 0, and we can just scale this all the way down to maybe 0.075 by 0.075. 65. There we go. Tiny little bullet. But I want this game to be zoomed out. So, yee. Ooh, custom emojis, I'll see. Ooh, YouTube. Okay. So, now we will just need to add a script to the bullet that will make it move forward. So we can just right click scripts, create a C# script, name this bullet. And there we go. Just add the script to the bullet, add component, bullet, or you can just drag it on. So now let's open the bullet script by double clicking on it. We will need to find one variable, public float speed. Then in the void update, transform dot, oh boy, translate, we need the direction. So the first direction, or the x, that's basically forward, will be speed multiplied by time dot delta time, then 0f and 0f. And just like that, now we have a perfect bullet script. It is actually that easy. So now the bullet will move forward. Okay, I'll set the speed something like 7. Then, what we will need to do, right click, create folder, prefabs, and I'll just drag this bullet into the prefabs folder. Just like that. Then you can safely delete it from the scene. Do not delete this. Believe me, I have done it before and I was very sad. Okay, so let's go under the player and just drag in the bullet into the bullet prefab slot. Now when we press play, it should shoot. Pew, pew. Whoop. Sorry, it shows an offset. Maybe that's why the raycast wasn't working. Huh. And also for the bullet, I just want to set collider to an is trigger, so it's not pushing the player back every time. Okay, so I believe the offset that we applied to the player was by 90 degrees. So we will have to apply the same offset to the z-axis, just like that. Now it should go forward. There we go. And I believe that is why the raycast was not working. Great. I do want these bullets to be slower, so set the speed to maybe 4. There we go. Okay, and I will make a trail renderer. There's add component, trail renderer, set the width to 0.07. Then I'll make the trail skinny out as time goes on. So add key, right click, add key. Drag that all the way down. Right click on that key, press auto. Right click on this key, press auto. So now it's an auto. So now we don't have to actually make the straight line. It will automatically do that for us. Pretty nice. Set the time 0.35. So the trail will have 0.35 after deleting. So yeah. Then for the color, click on this. Click on the end top one. Drag the slider to 0. Then cast shadows off, receive shadows off. Then for this default material, set that to default 1. That should be it. Now, when we press play, pew, 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 pew. I think that they're a bit fast. And I'll set trail to 0.15. Set speed to 8. There we go. That was good. He zips around and he shoots. Okay, now I want slow motion. So that is actually not that hard to do. So I'll just create a new empty object, pressing Control-Shift-N, or right-click, create empty, and I'll just rename this object to Game Manager, and just reset the position, right-click, reset. And I'll add component, Game Manager, press Enter, Enter to create and add the script. Oh yeah. And drag that script into the scripts folder. Okay, and it will have this gear icon. That's just because Unity senses when it's called Game Manager, and it just wants to make a distinction so you do not confuse yourself with other things. Double click on the Game Manager script, open it up. Let's see. I do not know why video capture device is not working. You should see my face. Whoop. There we go. You see my face now. Yay, my beautiful face. Okay. I just look at myself on the live stream. Okay. Okay. So I will just delete all of this and I'll make one variable. Private bool slow motion. In the start method, so void start, set slow motion is equal to false, so the game starts out with normal speed. Then, in the void update method, I'll say if input dot get key down, keycode dot space. So what I'm saying is whenever I press space, it will turn on and off slow motion. Fun. So to actually make it turn on and off, first we actually have to set the slow motion variable. So I'll set slow-mo is equal to not slow-mo. Then if slow-mo is equal to true, I'll set time dot timescale is equal to maybe 0.25. Then else if slow motion is equal to false, time dot timescale is equal to 1, which is the normal timescale. So 0.25 for the timescale is the normal timescale. So, no, sorry. 1 for the time scale is the normal time scale. And 0.25 is 1/4 of that. So, yeah. So now, it should be all normal, but when I press space, it's jittery. But it is slower, but it's jittery. So, to fix that, you're just going to go into the player and into the movement script. This is where the problem's happening. Because the fixed update is not called every frame, it's called every physics update. So, we'll just create a void movement and put all of that. So I highlighted all, press Control X or Command X on Mac. Then, to cut it, then I'll go into the movement and just press Control V or Command V on Mac to paste it. Then, when all of this is calculated, I will just make the player move by just calling the movement method. And the jitteriness should be gone, I think. I do not know. So let's see. Seems to be working fine. Still jittery. Okay. Time for, let's see if Colton can fix this! Woohoo! Okay, with some research. Oh yeah. With some more brackies slow motion. Okay, Brackies is always my hero, and he will forever be my hero, so, yeah. And he actually made a slow motion tutorial, so, I mean, why not check it out? Add. That's always good. Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. Video device, add source. Here I am again, woohoo. I'm not frozen. Okay, let's just go to Brackies script. Okay, hold on. Having some lag issues. I'm just gonna have to go here to download the project so I can just see the script. Okay, we're on stream. Just stay with me. No, okay. Just remove that. I do not want any more issues with that. Okay. Go there. My mom's training my dog in the background. If you can. Take it. Okay, sorry. Play controls. Nope, do not want that. Player. Nope. Main level prefab. Time manager. That's what it was. Okay. Ah, that's right. Yes. Okay, so this part's fine. It's slowing down time. If you can believe that. Okay. So, I think I am actually just going to just delete those, and I'm just gonna make a whole new method. So I'll just say void slow motion, then void stop slow motion, I guess.
Then in the update, say time scale plus equals 1f divided by, we will need to make some variables for this. Public float slow down factors. This is how much it slows down for. Yeah, why not? Public float slow down length. So we can just say how much it will slow down for. So we actually do not need this. I'll just delete those. Okay. So slow down length multiplied by time dot unscaled delta time, so it does not matter if it's slowed down or not. It will do it no matter what. Okay, now time dot time scale is equal to mathf dot clamp time dot time scale, and we just want to clamp that between 0f and 1. Oh gosh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Before slow motion, I do not need to stop slow motion. So in the slow motion, I'll just say time dot time scale slow down factor, and I'm pretty sure I spelled length wrong, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. Now it looks beautiful. Then I'll say time dot fixed delta time is equal to time scale multiplied by 0.02f. Then the update, I'll just say if input dot get key down key code dot space, I'll just say slow motion. And now that should work. Thank you, Brackies, for helping me, even though you don't know it at all, and you probably do not approve, but whatever. For the slowdown factor, it's at 0.05. Slowdown length, 3. So it'll be 3 seconds of nice, blissful slow motion. Normal, then we'll press space. So the slow-mo factor, something like 0.025, I guess. So I want it to be real slow. Why are the bullets not slow? Like, the player is very slow right now. Hey, Brackies, there are some issues in your script. I'm going to delete that. Yeah, so I'm just going to switch it on and off. For some reason, Bracky's script is not working. So, yeah. Okay. I will just say time dot. Oh, maybe that's the issue. Okay. I'm saying time dot delta time and not fixed delta time. Okay, why is that wrong? Why isn't that wrong? Okay. Okay, just gonna delete that. I think we can delete that one. Slow down length, we do not need that, so we'll just be turning that on and off on our own free will. Private bool slow motion. Then if key slow motion is pressed, slow motion is equal to not slow motion. Then I'll say void stop slow motion. I'll set time scale is equal to 1, so it's normal. Then I'll just say if slow motion is equal to true, it will just say slow motion. Else, if it is not true, stop slow motion. And I'll actually just put that in there. Okay, there we go. And two people are still watching. Wow, thanks. Okay, how long has this been? Wow, it's an hour. Okay. Normal space. Why are the bullets smooth? So that's 0. 2, 5. So the bullets are smooth, but the player's not. I think that's because the bullets are using transform.translate. Okay, I now have how to fix this. Okay, we can just open up the player movement script. And what I shall do, I'm just going to keep all of this, except I'll say transform. Transform.translate. Then I'll say movement.x, movement.y, then 0. Movement.y multiplied. You know what? Let's do it. No. Multiplied by speed multiplied by time.delta time. Then multiply this here. Speed multiplied by time.delta time. Okay, should be exactly the same. Except now it's transform.translation based, which is better for slow motion. But first, let's just see if it actually works. Wow, that was loud. Oh, gosh. Wow. Well, it's smoother. Yep, okay, I like the other one. But how would I make that smoother? First of all, I just want to check my prediction. Say RB get component rigid body dot add force 0 100 0 new vector 3 say 8. Nope. Okay, I'm just testing if my prediction is correct. Hello, Ricky. There is a Google Meet link in the chat, so if you want to join that with me, you can. Woohoo. So yeah. I'm trying to figure out why it's so jittery in slow motion. The bullets are not fast enough. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. I changed the player speed. Not the bullet speed. Okay, let's set the bullet speed. Usually 500. Okay. Oh, nope, I just had it. What? Why is it? Move. Move! Ah, unfreeze. There we go. Yep, it is jittery because RB. Okay, great. How would we do this? I think I know how. Let's go back to the player movements. Yada yada yada. Okay, here we go. So say RB. I'll just call this mouse look, maybe. I don't know. I want this to work. I'm not worried about creativity right now. Then make another one, void movement. If input dot get key code dot right arrow, not right apple, right arrow. Why is there even a right apple? Like, will anybody use right apple? There's Ricky. Okay, he is in. Hello, you are on YouTube right now, sir.
Oh, hello.
Fun. Okay. The stream is delayed, so you'll get to hear me say things before it actually happens. So, yeah. Okay. So, input dot get key code dot d. So we'll just transform dot translate. I want it to go to the right, so that would be the y, I think. 0 speed multiplied by time dot delta time 0f. Just copy that whole thing. Else.
Okay, question. What are we doing right now? Because I have no idea.
I am making a random game. It's a top-down game, and it's gonna be beautiful. Right now, I'm trying to make slow motion, and it's hard.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That we want negative speed. Then we want up and down movement. If up arrow or W key, I think that slow motion and speed multiplied time by delta time. Else down arrow or the S key negative. So now we can just go back into utility, Unity, cough. Okay. Okay, here we go. See if this works. Hopefully. Oh gosh. Bullets was fast. Set the speed back to 8. Whoa, there are 2 Rickies. Okay. Now the bullets are normal. Oh. Jeez. Okay. I might have done this the wrong way. Okay, let's say this is the up arrow. This is the down arrow. This is right arrow, not right apple. This is D. That is beautiful A. And that is left apple. Definitely apple. And yes, left apple is actually a key on Unity. I have no idea why. Please don't ask. But yeah.
Hey, do you want to hear a joke?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, here goes. Cartoon.
You're laggy right now.
Okay, so what do you call? Sorry, how do you stop a rhino from charging?
You don't.
No, you take away its credit card.
Oh my gosh. Haha, get it? Kids. I'm not gonna explain
I'm
that.
sorry.
It was a beautiful joke. Okay, I
All
think
right,
that
bye.
movement looks good. Okay. Okay, so let's just continue this. I believe I have it working now. Ah! So let's just go into full screen. Okay, we can shoot, move. The movement is weird, so I hope to fix that. And it's not all jittery, somewhat. Yay! The movement is definitely weird though, like if we go to the side, we will see this weird thing. What if we just press all the keys at once? Beautiful. So he will just rotate. So yeah, I do not like that. So actually, I think I know how to change this. Okay, let's just delete that. I'm gonna copy this. So just do that. I'm gonna rotate the graphics and not the actual player. So smart boy, someone. Go to the graphics. Put, I don't know, player controller. Okay, it's still looking.
Hey, you know what this game looks like?
Just shapes and beats.
Oh no, it kind of looks like Sugar Warrior from Brackies.
Oh yeah, that's right. I actually tried to make that once, but I failed pretty hard. So yeah, woohoo! But now I know more, so I can probably do it. But this is basically gonna be shapes and beats, except you can shoot the beats, I guess. So yeah, woohoo! Okay, let's go back.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I'm just gonna paste that code in there. The update method I'll just call max look. Oh boy. Okay. See, I will need to copy a few things off, so copy this. Do that. Then copy these three things and put those in the beginning. And all our errors go away. Yay! Don't try that in real life, kids. Don't punch somebody and say, ha, copy and paste, because that will not change anything. Oh yeah, we have to assign these. Okay. Just gonna copy that. Paste that. We can delete this. We will not be using that. And we can also delete that. And you also might notice shooting is not quite working at all. But we'll fix that in just a second. It's actually a lot easier. But yeah. Okay, whoop, missing rigid body. Okay, let's add a rigid body 2D to that. Just gonna move that up. freeze, 0. You do not need to do anything else on there. Effect. Yeah. We'll just keep that. Okay, let's press play now. There we go, he rotates. Yay! And slow motion still works, but yeah, the shooting's weird. But all I have to do is parent that. And I do not believe we actually need an offset, but let's just see what happens with an offset. Because offsets are lovely. Yep, and now it works. Slow motion. I love that slow motion. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so now I should probably add enemies, but I'm not, because post-processing is always the first thing to do. So I'm just gonna go to the package manager. Oh gosh. And if you do not have that up, you can just go to Window and then Package Manager. Okay. I will say Unity registration for right there. Search up post-processing. There it is. Press install, and it will install into the project automatically. Just like that. Woohoo, woohoo. Oh my gosh, it's loading, so it's not letting me back in. But when it's done loading, it should let you back in. There we go. Okay. It has not let me back in. I just minimized the tab so I can actually see what's happening. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Okay, well, when it's done loading, it will hopefully let me back in if it actually likes me. But it doesn't like me. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, we have access to more scripts, post-processing scripts, actually. So, I'm just going to select the camera, press, whoop, no advertising, I guess. Okay. So, let's just add a component. We want to search up post-processing layer. We want to add one more post-processing volume. The volume we just want to set is global to true. Then we just want to create a new profile, just like that, by just pressing new. And then, for the layer, you would press add layer, post-processing, do that, say for the layer, post-processing, and now, if we just press add effect, Unity, let's just say vignette, and I'm just press all, intensity, there we go, beautiful. Okay, post-processing is beautiful, so I'm just going to add some more of it. Add bloom. Bloom is my favorite. Intensity, let's set that maybe 5. Well, and do not overuse bloom like I do. I just like the look of it. Ow. See, do not do that. That just hurts your eyes. Okay. I'm gonna add one more. And that is chronic aberration. Then if you just crank this all the way up, you'll see nothing. But if we just crank this all the way up, press play, and if the player goes into a corner, it will look weird. Yep, weird. So I'm just gonna crank that down to maybe like right there. Then I think that looks good for post-processing. Okay. Looks absolutely stunning, I must say. So yeah. So I'm just gonna make the vignette like really intense when it goes to slow motion. So people actually know that it's in slow motion. Or, oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Nope, do not click on that link. Do not click on that link. I repeat, what, Okay, so, what I will do now, I'll go to the player, open up the player script. Sure, why not? Okay, and I will just at the top saying using a Unity engine dot, do you not have to do that? Dot rendering dot post processing, there we go. Okay, so private post processing profile, post process layer profile. Wait, is it? I think it's volume, that's what it is. Volume. And I'll just call this volume. Then in the we do not do that here. Delete that. Delete that. Go into the game manager, that's right. Using Unity engine dot rendering dot post processing. We want a private post process volume. Call it volume. Then in the void start, we'll say volume is equal to camera dot main dot get component post process volume. Just like that. Okay, then for the slow motion, it will say post I call it volume dot, let's see, dot profile dot get setting, I think. And then we just want to say vignette dot I think we want intensity. Let me just check. Hold on. Compiling. I think we want intensity. Intensity. Yes. We want the intensity to change maybe 0.7. Equal to 0.7. Okay, let's see. How do we set this? 0.7? I've never actually used this a lot, so nope, not that. Okay, quick fix. Wow, there's a lot of horrible quick fixes. Okay. Ricky, do you know how to do this? I'm not really that experienced with this new post-processing. And we want to actually say, what is it? Say smoothness. Yeah, I do not know what this means, so Ricky, please help me out. So yeah. Okay, let's see. What did I do wrong? Let's see, hold on. Private post-processing volume dot, can I do dot? No. Private vignette maybe? Then I'll just say vignette is equal to volume dot profile dot get setting vignette. Okay. Then I'll just say vignette dot smoothness is equal to 0.7. 7. What wrong? Dot value. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Want private chronic aberration. Just gonna call that CA. Then CA is equal to volume.profile.get setting chronic aberration. Because I also want to really heighten the chronic aberration as well. CA dot intensity dot value is maybe equal to 0.85 something. I do not really know. Okay, wow. Ricky, nice. My beautiful stats. So yeah. I think this should work. Well, actually. Stop slow motion. 3 value. I think I had it to like 0.5. Okay, vignette intensity, smoothness. It's actually at 0.2. Then let's see, the intensity of chronic aberration. Let's see, is 0.3. 0.7. Okay, now should work. I don't really have that much experience with this profile, so let's just hope that it goes well. Okay. Already have no reference. Wow. Okay, that's great. We don't need these. Just delete that. Delete that. And let's see. I'll just say volume.profile.get setting vignette dot smoothness dot value is equal to 0.7. Whoa. No! Okay. I have successfully muted the site. Because I do not want to hear that ever. Okay, I'll say chronic aberration dot intensity is equal to 0.5. Duplicate that. Smoothness 0.2. 0.2. Is he still doing it? Okay, no, he's not. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. Vignette 0.5. 0.3. 0.75 actually. Okay. Let's hope that it works. Okay. No errors. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now press space. Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes, this is the best! And I'm just gonna set this maybe 6. Set chronic aberration 2. Nope. 0.85 because I want it to look very strange. It's called a visual feedback and it's epic. Oh yeah. How are there 3 people watching this? I do not get that. How can they find me interesting? just please tell me. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't hear what he's playing. I think that might be a good thing. Whoa, that looks amazing. Wow, it's a wave! Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Stop procrastinating. Let's make some enemies. They will be circle boys. Okay. Let's say two objects. Spray. I'll make this circle red. Because, you know, red boys are tight. So, yeah. Maybe 5. I think that was good. So, yeah. And yes, I actually like the fire rate super high on this player, so that's 0.2. Because red boys are going to be coming in from every angle, and I just wanted to be super satisfying, just destroying all of them. Yes. I like that very much. Still have some jitteriness in the looking, but I think it's fine. Okay. I'll just name this circle enemy, because, you know, red boys are enemies. I'll just add a circle collider to this, a rigid body 2D to this. Freeze all of these positions. Actually, yeah, freeze all of those. Ow, my ears are on fire. Okay. Gravity scale to 0. Collision detection continuous and never sleep. So add a script called enemy move Montimo. Well, it's already 1 o'clock. Wow, time goes by super fast. Okay, yeah. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Wow. Actually, I'm really liking this right now. This is the first game that I make on stream that I actually like. I know, right? It's absolutely insane. But I just... Nope. Mute. There we go. Make this nice music. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get some chocolate. Aw. My mom got one, but I don't get one. It's so sad. Okay. Actually, I do not need that. Okay, so first let's just make the enemy move forward, and then we'll make him face the player, and then attack the player, killing the player. All the fun. Public float. Speed. We want to actually make it move in the update method. So I'll just say transform.translate. I want a chocolate. It will do speed multiplied by time.delta time. Chocolate F. I want chocolate. Mom, please help. Okay, so right now, all the enemy will do is move forward. That's boring. I want the enemy... Is he still playing music? Okay, he stopped. Okay, because he knows I muted him.
You love me.
Yes, hello, yes. Yeah, you are lagging. Yeah. Okay. I got my chocolate. My mother didn't even see it coming. I mean, she did, but... Okay. Maybe set the enemy speed to 7. Thank you, Mom. Now if we just press play, it should just move forward. Wow. Okay, beautiful.
And I was like, baby, no, like, baby.
There we go. That took care of it. Okay. Okay, let's... Come on. Gonna grab all of that, copy that. And there. Home mouse look. And I'm just gonna call this player look maybe. and call player look, not mouse look. Then look direction. We have to make some variables. Private roid by 2D called RB. Let's unmute him. Okay, good. And yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So instead of saying mouse position, we will say we actually need private transform player start player is equal to game object dot find object tag player dot transform. And I'll say player dot position minus transform dot position. And then that seems good. Okay. Let's see. Will he start singing again? Oh, yep. Okay, he's singing in the chat. Okay, that's great. Okay, so first of all, we have to give the player tag. I think that's a default tag, and yes, it is. Okay, let's just play. Let's see what horrible things happen. He's so small. RB. Ah, yes. Void awake. RB is equal to get component. Rigid body 2D. Oh yeah, and by the way, Ricky, I unmuted the site, but if you sing one more time, I will remute it. Because I do not want to get copyright, because I am pushing. My gosh. That is a lot of oh babies in chat. Wow. Amazing. Incredible. High score. Okay. Let's see what happens. Whoop. Buddy, are you okay? Whoop. I can't stop shooting! No! What the heck is happening? Okay, well, let me just go to the player. Whoop. Get mouse button. Oh. I do not know how that changed, Ricky. Okay. Still saying in chat. Okay. But yes, Ricky, you can talk, just do not sing baby. Please. I do not want to get copyrighted. There we go. Okay, now it stops shooting. Ha 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 ha! The enemy's too slow for me, I see. Oh, open that up. We want enemy movement. Let's see, just gonna put that below there. And then we're gonna see what happens. Cause I do not know why it would do that. First of all, Ricky, one question. Have you subscribed to me? Because we might have 81 subscribers. And yes, you can talk. Okay, why is he just circling me? Oh, type it in chat. Watch it? No. Copyright. I do not want to get copyright, sir. Wait, dog's under. Wow, this chair is loud. Okay, let's see. Please stop eating. Okay. I'm gonna delete all of this except for. I'm gonna delete all of this because I'm just gonna fresh start because I do not know why he's just circling him and not attacking him. I want him to attack him with fury because okay, here is the background story. The
ETW subscribed.
Okay, good boy. Yes, I know. Brady, get, boy, get. Okay, let's see. Why is this broken? Time for some Blackthorn Prod, baby. Not quite Brackies, but almost as good. So, he actually made a video about enemy follow. So, okay, here we go. Let's see how he does it. Shooters. The enemy's There's the epic Blackthorn Prod. Okay, I do not care. I just want to see your script. Okay, he just finished it. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let's hope that he does not use RB.move, because you know we do not want that. Because jittery movement, fun. Okay. I just want to see your code. Whew. Okay, he does not use transform. He does not use RB dot add force or move position. Okay, that is good. Thank you, Blackthorn Prod. You made this video especially for me. So yeah, woohoo. Okay. So in the update method, I'll just say transform. No, it's not transform. Oh my gosh. Transform dot position is equal to vector2 dot move towards. Wait, there's a function called vector2 dot move towards. That would make my life so much easier. Okay. So let's see. We need to give it the current position. Transform dot position. Position now we want to go towards. Player dot position. And I'm assuming a speed. Max distance. I think it's just speed. Dot time dot delta time.
There's a speed of light. There's a speed of dark.
Yes. Yes, there is. Why is the main character of SpongeBob if Patrick is the star?
Wait, then how fast is dark?
Fast. Okay.
Okay.
See if this works. He moves towards me. Oh my god, it is not jittery! Oh, it's beautiful! Wait, what? I'm gonna slow down him. Maybe 2.5. So yeah, he actually moved towards me. I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm just gonna tag this bullet with a new tag. Add tag. Bullet, and actually apply the tag and make this tag a new tag. Enemy. And then add the enemy tag. Add an enemy controller script to the anemone. The anemone. How are 3 people still watching? Mom. Okay. She's not watching. Just make sure. Okay, here we go. Drag that into the scripts folder. So I want the enemies to die after a set amount of health. So yeah, we're just gonna do that right now. Double click on the enemy controller. Make some variables. Public float. Health. Private float. Current health. Then void on trigger, because the bullet's a trigger collider, I think. So we'll say if collision dot compare tag is equal to bullet, so it has the bullet tag. I'll say take damage, which we do not have yet, and I'll say 1. Now let's actually make the take damage method. We'll need a parameter called AMT. We'll say current health minus equals AMT. I'll make one more method, void death. we'll just say destroy, wow, game object after no time. Okay. Then, in the update method, I'll say if current health is less than or equal to 0, it will just say death. Beautiful. And this is the most important part of the script. In start method, we have to set current health is equal to health. And if we do not do that, the current health at its default will be 0, and it will automatically keep destroying itself. Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not muting you. I'm just kicking you. No. Okay. Here we go. Enemy. Set the health to 1. So it's a one shot. I'm just gonna move backwards. I do not want him touching. There we go. Okay. Now we just want the bullet to destroy itself when it hits the enemy. Click on the enemy. Void on collision enter, because the enemy is a collision, not a trigger. If collision.collider.tag is equal to enemy, just got dark outside, it will just say destroy. Game object after 0.01 seconds. So there's a bit of delay, so you can have stacking kills, I guess. I'm pretty sure that all that delay does is just make sure that the enemy is dead, and then it destroys itself. Pretty sure that's all it does. Okay, let's back it up. Pew. Yep. Whoop. Maybe we do not need the delay. Yeah, I don't think we do. I think it's just like an extra precaution just in case. So yeah. And if this does not work, then I think I know what's happening. And it's really easy to fix. So yeah, nice. Pew. Yeah, I know what's happening. Okay. Check. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna delete all of this. Say void on trigger enter 2D. I don't know how trigger enter and collision enter work. So let's say if collision dot compare tag. The only thing that I know is that if one doesn't work, then just use the other. It's just that easy. Let's see, destroy game object for 0.01 seconds for the precaution. Whew, what's so loud? Oh gosh, still has the pads on it. Okay. So press play again. I'll say press play again. Huh, that's a weird sentence. Then hey, shoot. There we go. Now if we just crank up the enemy health to 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. And the last thing that I want to do, not for this live stream, but for the enemy. Oh my gosh. Sure. How about we do that tomorrow we can just do that for a live stream tomorrow, Ricky. If you want. But just not right now, because I'm kind of done with talking for the day. So yeah, I want to make the enemy death feel awesome, like you did something amazing. So, just gonna right click, effects, particle system, and whenever the enemy dies, it will spawn like a nice death effect, and it will look beautiful. Okay, so now we have the ugly default particle system. So, for the renderer, I do not want this default particle. I want a sprite's default, so it's square. Just because squares are beautiful. Okay, next, I'll set color over time and size over lifetime Set the size, just click on that. Drag that up, drag that down. Right click, auto, that was good. Color over lifetime, click on that. Drag that all the way down on the top. And set the color to red, and just drag that up so it deletes. Okay, that looks beautiful. Okay, so this is not the effect, of course. We actually want it to make it look good. So first of all, I'll set the world space to world. It's just an extra yay. Okay, yay. That is right. That is the world that I am looking for. This is the extra yay. And set the duration to 2. Set emission. Set the rate over time to 0. Click on this for the burst. I'll set the burst count to 50. I'll set the start lifetime to maybe 2.5. Set the start speed, that seemed good. Start size, click on this arrow, random between two constants, between 0.1 and 0.15. So it's just a bit smaller. I will want to crank that up actually, 0.2 and 0.3. Okay. And then, okay, go to shape, set the radius to maybe 0.1. So it actually spawned from a smaller position. That was good. I'm not done with it though. All set. Let's see. Where's speed over lifetime? I know you are here. Velocity over lifetime, I guess. Oh boy. I don't want to mess with that right now. Okay. I'm gonna check trails. Oh my gosh, that was hideous. Okay, mode, particles. Yep, that seems good. Ratio, 1, that's good. I do want to make that 0.1. You might notice that it looks completely ugly, but we'll fix that in a second. Color over lifetime. Color over trail. Okay. Okay, let's just make this look less ugly.
All right, well, I'm going to eat lunch, work out, and take a shower, but I'm going to give you a riddle. Here it is.
Okay.
30 cows, 28 chickens. How many? All right, bye.
0. Okay. Let's continue building. Okay. Set that to default line. Stretch default. Okay, that looks better. Still not the best. Stretch tile. I just mess around with these settings.
Okay, I'm sorry. How many didn't? Okay, sorry, that last one didn't go through.
I say 0. Okay. Okay, let's see. World space, yes please. What? Gradient. There we go. 0, so it fades out. Width. Curve. Set that. There we go. Set the depth. Speed. 8. I think that was good. 2. Let's see. Where is this velocity over lifetime? I thought there was a speed over lifetime. Guess not. Let's see, can I use this velocity over lifetime? Probably not. Space. World. Speed modifier. -1. Yeah, I do not know what that is. Okay. Velocity, inherent velocity. Multiplier. Current. force overlection, maybe? Yeah, I don't know what this is doing. I want to curve it down, maybe. Okay. I'm for sure gonna set the life time maybe like 0.5. Set the speed something faster, 10. 0.35. Okay, just like that. I'll rename this to enemy death effect. 0. Wow, 4 people are watching now. Jeez. Okay, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. This is definitely my longest stream. So woohoo! I mean, we did reach 80 subscribers for me now. Okay. That right there. So it's prefabbed with scene, enemy controller, and in the death. First of all, variable, public game object, not game manager, game object, death effect. Then I'll just say game object, effect, geo is equal to instantiate. Then what we want to instantiate, that is the death effect. Then where we want to instantiate it at, transform dot position, and then the rotation that you want to do it at. That is quaternion dot identity. So no rotation. Then going to destroy the effect geo after 0.5 seconds. And just like that, we have the death effect spawning. Woohoo! Fun. Okay, so now if we go into Unity, we can just drag in the death effect. And if we press play and we kill an enemy, it will do that. Woohoo! Fun. And it's even better in slow motion. I'm maniacal. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Boom! It looks amazing. Mwah. Okay. Now let's get these enemies to actually hurt the player. I will player movement. Why not? We already have a player controller script, so I'll say public float health private float current health, because you know, why not? Okay, yeah, by the way, new people who are watching, this is an 80 subscriber special, so this is just to make a game live, except this time, you can actually talk to me live, and not through this. So if you just click on this Google Meet right here, it will take you here, or you can just talk to me personally. Woohoo. Okay. I already said yes. Okay. Oh, come on. Compiling. Great. I do not want that, but okay. Let's set the player health to 3. Go back into the player script. I will need 2 methods. Void take damage. Then float for the amount of damage. Then void death, which will just destroy the player. Take damage, we'll just say current health minus equals the amount. Then a start method, also current health is equal to health. The update, we'll say if current health is less than or equal to 0, it'll just call death. Then we want to say at the bottom on collision enter 2D, make sure it says 2D. Then if collision.collider.tag is equal to enemy, it will just call take damage 1. Juan. And then the enemy controller, I'll say void on collision enter 2D if collision.collider.tag is equal to player. It will just call death. So we do not keep getting damaged by the same enemy over and over, because that would get pretty annoying. So yeah. Let's press play. If I boop, oh, what was the current health? Current health is still at 3. Okay, just gonna add a collider. So polygon collider again. Just gonna re-add that. Wow, it's a small polygon. Oop. Drag that there. Drag that there, and I'm just making a triangle. There. Drag that there. Now that looks beautiful. Now let's see if it works. Dead. There we go. Let's see if the player took damage. Yes. Well, yes, he did. Okay. Beautiful. So now let's make a player death effect. I will just duplicate this enemy death effect, call it player death effect. Instead of making it red, I shall make it white. Drag that up to delete it. Okay. Go back into the player movement script. I will need a public game object that will be called death effect. Oh, that's new. Okay. Death effect. Then, whenever the player dies, I'll instantiate it. Game object effect geo, which is equal to instantiate. What we want to instantiate, where we want to instantiate it at, or clone it at. Then the rotation that we want to clone it at, which will be quaternion.identity, which means 0 rotation. I'll say destroy effect geo after 0.5 seconds. And there we go. Now we have enemy death effect. Woohoo. What? Okay. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 2 minutes. Okay, great. So, if we just assign player death effect to that death effect, and if we just press play, and wait, don't tell me. You have front of this quiz? We have to set the health to 1, or else, he'll just take damage and not die. Yeah, what? Beautiful. Okay. Set the player health back to 3. Okay. Now let's make some enemy spawners! Easy! First of all, we have to make the enemy prefab. Just like that. Then, make a new empty game object. Call it, maybe, enemy spawner. Make a script called enemy spawner. And attach it to the enemy spawner. Sure, say enemy spawner a lot. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to drag that into the scripts folder. Okay. First, let's not do that yet, actually. Okay. Just going to double click on the script to open it up. And need a public game object, enemy prefab, public float, spawn time, then a private float current spawn time, void update. We will do nothing yet. We will just make a new method called spawn enemy. We're taking a game object. This will be the enemy prefab that we want to spawn. And in this, we will just say instantiate enemy prefab at random dot range for the x, and I've not determined the other values yet. I'll say quaternion, nope, quaternion identity for the rotation. First of all, we want to make this new vector3, then random dot range for the x, something for the y, and 0 for the z. Let me just see what it's going to be for the x and y. We want, mess that up. We do not, we want some random value for that. We want a random value for the y and not the x. Okay. See, the x shall be 9. So I'll just write 9f. Then should be from 5.5 to negative 5.5. 5 to negative 5.5. Okay. Then in the update, say if current spawn time is less than or equal to 0, spawn the enemy, and set current spawn time is equal to spawn time. What the heck? Spawn any prefab. And set current spawn time is equal to spawn time. Else, if it is still counting down, we want it to just count down. Right, last thing. If we start method, we want to set current spawn time is equal to spawn time, so it doesn't immediately start spawning enemies. Woohoo! And yes, I have muted site because I do not want to hear myself again. Okay, I'm just gonna redo that. Then in the enemy spawner, drag that right below. Any prefab, just gonna drag that in. Spawn time, I want to spawn maybe every 5 seconds. If we just press play, it should spawn an enemy every 5 seconds from here to here. Slow-mo. Oh, there he is. Boom. Kill. Double kill. It looks like he's spawning at the same position. Hello, buddy. Oh, there we go. Okay, just check him sometime. Okay. Then, how about, over time, let's see, another public float, time to down, maybe. Private float, current time down. I don't know. But it's just to increase the enemy spawn, so it gets faster and faster. So I'm just gonna copy all that, paste all that. I'll say current time down. It will just, we're not gonna do anything with that yet. Current time down is equal time down. Current time down. Whoa. Just like that. Okay, then whenever it hits 0, we will set spawn time minus equals 0.1. So it will slowly over time decrease the spawn time. Okay. I think that was good. One thing we want to set current time down is equal to time down. 3 people are still watching me. Wow. Very impressive, I must say. Okay, time down. So it will decrease spawn every 6 seconds. Now if we just press play, I'm just set this maybe 2. So it should decrease spawn time pretty quick. Yep, there we go. Can you see how it's getting faster and faster? It's getting the faster, man. Go. I'm just gonna wait until it gets real fast. Okay, here we go. They're starting to roll in. As you can see, everything's being cleaned up. So yeah. Oh, they're going faster. They're starting to get fast. Oh, getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Machine gun. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. That happened because it got into a negative value. So, let's just say if current spawn time is less than or equal to 0.15, it'll just set current spawn, spawn time. Spawn time is equal to 0.15. 1. I actually like that a lot. Wow. I'm liking this game. Wow, it's crazy. At the beginning, I'm just going to set spawn time actually 4.5. I want it to descend into madness pretty quick. Because, it's just shakes and beats. Not really, but... Bada boom. 3D's river. Okay, it's counting down. Set that to actually 5. Okay, now it's at 4, so yep, slowly decreasing. Ooh, 3.9. Okay, 3.8. Still in slow motion. Wait, what? Oh, right, because the ring is still there. Just get stronger. That's right. Okay. Just mowing them down, baby. Spin in circles while destroying. Oh, nope. Do not get close to me, buddy. And yes, the player will take damage. And yes, he will die. After 3 hits from the enemies. Okay, I want this to decrease faster. 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. Now it's decreasing way faster. Now it will descend into madness a lot faster, which I like, because my middle name's definitely not Madness, but it's not, so don't look that up. So, it's definitely not Madness, because then I'd be mad, and I'm not. There we go, and see how it's not blowing up entirely? Ah! Don't hurt me! Little buddies, no! I created you! No! No! This can't be it. Oh yeah, and also another problem is the player can go off screen. We do not want that. And I'll just set the fire rate to 0.1. Because why not? Okay, I'll just set some invisible bounds to the player. So that will not work. So we need to clamp its position, which is harder than you'd expect. How to clamp and oh my gosh, and objects position and utility, not unity. I want unity, but close enough. Let me just see if I can figure that out. Transform position is equal to math f dot clamp. Okay. Whew. Okay. I should watch this tutorial. Okay. Let's see. We definitely need mathf dot clamp. So that is for sure. Oh my gosh. Add. Now, kids, remember to always dislike ads. It won't do anything, but just do it. I will force you to. That was a joke. That was hopefully a joke. Okay, let's see. Wow. Great quality, great. Transformed opposition is equal to a new vector 3 mathf dot clamp transform dot position dot x. Then great quality. Wow. It's so great that it hurts my eyes. Excuse me. Okay, then I'll say maybe negative 2f. So that's what he's writing, so I'll not write that. Mathf dot clamp transform dot position dot y negative 4. Then trans z. Haha. Perfect. Okay, let's see if it works. Probably not, but that's just because we might change some values. Never mind, we will need to change some values. We might not. We will. So yeah. Okay, let's press play. Yep, we have to change some values. He's stuck in an invisible cube. So sad. Okay, let's see. So for the x, oh boy, x, yep, x, let's just clamp it right here. So at 8, negative 8, actually 8.15, but whatever. 8.15 and negative 8.15 points for the y. Compiling! Takes so long, and it's so annoying. Then the y should be right here. So, yep, okay, that seems good. I'm just gonna say 0.5. Okay, it's compiling. Again. Okay. Check out the stream. Okay. Woohoo. Streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Press play. And see, cannot go past there. Cannot go past there. Cannot go past there. That's good enough. Yeah, it's perfect. Wow. Okay. And I'm just going to spawn some more enemies. So I'm just going to duplicate the enemy spawner. Maybe make a different type of enemy. And I also want to make this 3 seconds. Make this 4 seconds, 6 seconds, because this will be a stronger version of the enemy. Duplicate to rename this to enemy 02. Gonna make this an orange boy. Speed, gonna make him slower, but he'll have 3 health. And we just wanna drag that dude in. And, oh, jeez. And it should work. So you can add as many enemy spawners. Oh, I got a guy. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Scrap. I will decrease that. Oh, I have it. Oh my gosh. 0.25. You're gonna sit down now. Okay, just gonna set that at the beginning. Okay, that looks amazing. And I'm just gonna make another death effect that's actually orange and not red. So yeah, fun. How are 3 people still watching? I don't get it. do they like to watch people that mess up, I guess? Name this. Enemy 2 death effect. Color over lifetime. And make that nice orange. Drag that to delete it. Don't finger fingers. Okay. Enemy death effect. Enemy 2 death effect. And I'm just gonna make one more enemy type, and then I'll go over respawning the player, and that's pretty easy, and that will wrap up the whole stream. Okay. Nice. I just want to see this just descend into madness. Bada boom. Bada boom. 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's beautiful. Okay, now last enemy type. Enemy 03. This guy will be fast. Enemy health 1. Speed 6. Then duplicate that death effect. Enemy 3 death effect. Gonna make the death effect yellow, because this enemy shall be yellow. If you do not know where I'm getting this from, I'm getting this from a Scratch game for the yellow and orange and red enemies. Like, yeah. Okay, then enemy 3 death effect. I'm gonna sit down now. Duplicate the spawner. Put that right there. Time down. I'm gonna make that actually 3.5. Spawn time 5. And enemy of 3. Okay. Now, shall we watch this descend into madness? Of course we shall. Ha ha. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Pew pew. Oh gosh! That is so fast! Wow. Not so fast anymore. Now is ya, buddy? Is ya? Woo. Okay, I will watch this turn absolutely chaotic. By the way, I will make a separate video, not about this, but how to make an audio manager to make audio in your game, so you can just add that script to this. It shouldn't really change anything at the game at all, and it's pretty easy to add audio, so woohoo. You can add nice beats. Oh yeah. Nice, freshly grown beats. Okay, so far it's not that. So far, the madness has not really started yet, but it is coming. It is definitely coming. Now, just, slow motion is basically useless. It just looks cool, because, why not? There we go. Oh, come on. I missed almost every shot there. Okay, there we go. Oh! Okay. Yes, so this game is actually pretty fun. All we need is the player respawning now. Oh gosh, that got a bit close for comfort. Okay, let's see some madness unfold. Whoop, here we go. The red guys are starting to spawn faster. So are the yellow guys, and so are the orange guys, because that's how it works. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Slow motion. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. Dead. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Wow, that is extremely satisfying. Bada boom! Oh gosh, oh gosh, they are coming. They are definitely coming. No! Red boys, I was saying yellow boys are gonna start spawning real quick. Uh-oh. Get away, get away, get away. As you can probably tell, this game, it gets hard pretty quick. Okay, let's see. Ah, no. Yep. Okay. I just died. Wow, that's actually pretty fun. And you get all these errors. That's fine. Okay, wow, that's actually fun. Now let's make the player respawn. Woohoo. Okay, so first I'll go into the player script. Hide inspector, we'll make a public bool called is dead. When it will start, it will say is dead is equal to false. Wow. Dead is equal to false. And when it does, it will just set is dead is equal to true. Then we can go into the game manager script. We will need a reference to the player, private player controller, and at the beginning we'll set player controller is equal to game object dot find object tag player dot get component player controller, just like that. Hold on. Yeah, by the way, that's my ringtone. Usually my mom's ringtone. Yeah, I made them. They are beautiful. I think it's gonna spam me. Okay, great. Yep. Hold on, buddy. Turn the ringtone all the way down. Okay, here we go. So, in the update method, first of all, using Unity Engine.scene management, and in the update, it will say if player controller.is. We need player movement. Change that to player movement. Player controller. Why not call it player controller still? Is dead. If it is equal to true, it will scene manager dot load scene manager dot get active scene dot build index. I do want it to wait for a little bit, so I'll say IE numerator respawn player, and I'll just put that in there. First, I'll say yield return new. Wait for seconds, and it'll wait 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds before respawning the player. Say start coroutine respawn player. Just like that, it should work, and this live stream should be done. Okay, now let's just press play. Okay. Okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There we go.